Hello, friends. I'm Subhash Karthik, employee performance coach, and I welcome you in our show where we learn to perform better. And this show is all about brain tattoos. Yes, friends, brain tattoos. Those who are here for the first time, I must tell them that brain tattoos are those tattoos which are engraved in our brain so that through those brain tattoos, basically they're the part of values. If we maintain that values, then one day we are definitely going to achieve our professional destiny, even our personal destiny, because our personal and professional, they all are interrelated. So when we achieve our professional goal, at the same time we achieve our personal goal also. And the brain tattoos are such tattoos, I think one must always go for it, be it he or she is a student or an employee, anyone that person could be. But brain tattoos are the tattoos which are very important if somebody is really wanting a great hike in his or her life, or a great achievement in his or her life. So my dear friends, many times I go for corporate training in the big corporates, and whenever I share these brain tattoos with them, there are many times, it happens that they say that sir, these brain tattoos are so easy. Do you think, sir, that we need to learn this? I just answered them one thing. It's not that these brain tattoos that we are going to share here, you don't know about it. The thing is that we know about it, but still, as we are not implementing the same in our normal personal and professional life, especially I would say professional life, as we are not implementing it, then that is the reason, we are not succeeding. And why we are not implementing it? Because somewhere we think that these brain tattoos are very general tattoos, and that is the reason, as everyone thinking like that, taking and considering this brain tattoos as a very general thing, so nobody's following it, nobody's implementing it, and it's become an outstanding quality. Yes, my dear friends, these brain tattoos are very simple by nature. As you are very right, these are very general. But when general qualities are not implemented, not used, not executed, that quality becomes outstanding. I would like to say one quality like punctuality, reaching somewhere on time. It's a it is an outstanding quality. Can you just begin, just think that a punctuality is an outstanding quality? I think it should be a general quality, because of course we will reach places on time. But my dear friend, very few people are there who are really very punctual, and they feel bad whenever they are not punctual. There are very most of the people I've seen, I've experienced even in corporate world also, they are, then they don't come office on time, but still it doesn't matter to them. They say that, nobody is there to tell me I'm the boss. There are some people, they say that, okay, boss has not come, so it's good that I've come before boss, although I'm late. Whom you want to show, my dear friend? You can show people around that, you you come late or whatever, but what answer you are giving it to yourself when you are late? Only one thing, that I don't respect. I don't deserve to be respected because I don't have a right. I don't give importance to time. And a person who is not giving importance to time, what we expect that person could be. So, my dear friends, today we are talking about brain tattoos, and every week, we talked about at least three brain tattoos, and tomorrow and today is our number 10th brain tattoo is give honest and sincere appreciation. Yes, my dear friend, give honest and sincere appreciation. What is that? Might even the most bad, most dangerous disease in the world, definitely it's not a cancer. Even I would say it's not a public speaking. The greatest disease in the world is feeling yourself unwanted, feeling yourself not important. So what do they need? The people who feel that unwanted, what do they need? They need to be appreciated, because most of the people, they want to hear something good about themselves. And just imagine, when you go to them and go and just honestly appreciate that, dear, you are really doing splendid work, you are doing really the job which I always wanted to, you are doing great job, people should learn from you. When you appreciate genuinely, I'm talking about genuinely, not a flattery. Okay, there are many people, they flatter, they just speak because he feels that he's my boss. If I flatter, then he would always be biased on my part. But I'm not talking about that aspect. I'm talking about genuine appreciation, honest appreciation to people. So there's a 10th brain tattoo that always give honest and sincere appreciation. And appreciation should be direct to that person, not via. And while while you say something, to some person, like appreciate some person, don't wait for their reply. Don't think that what they are going to say right now, just give it. Never, never, never appreciate people and say, that, you're so good, but don't ever say but when you're talking to someone and appreciating someone. So this is the number 10th brain tattoo that always give honest and sincere appreciation. Number 11th, second for the day, is admit your mistake and move on. Admit your mistake, admit your mistake. Sometimes we do mistake and nobody knows, but we know that. So we need to go and sincerely, we need to admit it, I have done mistake. It's an outstanding quality again, my dear friend. When somebody is doing any mistake is something which is not intentional, right? So if I have done with a great intention, I have done a small mistake, then I should always admit it. It's not about because when we admit it, people have a very positive impression about us. We think that if we share, then what people will think. Never, never, never ever feel this, that people will take you being a very negative person, because who never does mistakes? I think if you are really doing something, and if your mind is always active, then you're prone to do some mistake is not a crime. Mistake is an activity which is done unintentionally, right? So always, 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 whenever, knowingly, unknowingly, if you have done any mistake, always admit it, be it in your personal life or in because I've seen many people, they say that personal life is different, professional life is different. Does it mean that we are trying to make our mind double stranded, that whenever we go at home, we will not apply these brain tattoos, and whenever we will be in the organization, we will apply these brain tattoos? We should be genuine. We should be genuine in the office, and at the home also. It cannot happen that I'm being very honest in my office, but I'm not honest in my home. Yes, friends, it is not at all possible. It doesn't have mean that I appreciate people whenever they do good, and I have never appreciated my wife, I've never appreciated my brother, I've never appreciated my parents. It is not at all possible, because if it is happening, my dear friend, sorry to say, somewhere we are playing game in our life. We are trying to, show people that I'm good, but basically I'm not good. I have seen somewhere, there was a beautiful line. If you really want to be great, keep on doing good, keep on doing good, keep on doing good, because one day you will see that due to your these storage of your good activities, one day you will be getting the crown of becoming a most wanted person in a positive sense, definitely, and most organized, and that we are talking about, you will be an outstanding person in your life. So my dear friends, if you do mistake, always admit it and move on. Say sorry to that person, explain that person, because when you explain, don't think about whether the person is listening or not, giving importance to you or not. You have done mistake, maybe that person has been hurt, so it's now your turn. Go to them, say sorry to them, explain to them, and move on. At least you will not feel guilty after that. You will feel, okay, I've done it, I admitted it, now I just move on to my work, because that is very much important. So next, my dear friends, here comes the next one. Discuss but don't argue. Many people I've seen, they always argue. They always want to win the battle, They always want to win the discussion. Friends, adult ego state. We know about ego state. If you don't know, then we'll talk about it in later episodes. Adult ego states always give respect, take respect, help others, seek help, give help. Adult ego state, they always discuss, they never argue. And in corporate life, having an adult ego state is very much important. If you have, adult ego state people, they always understand, they always discuss. Because the time you transform yourself doing, discussion to arguing, you turn yourself from adult ego to parent ego. And in an organization, parent ego state is not acceptable. Yes, my dear friends, parent ego state. Sometimes we see our parents, they are so caring, they are so demanding, they always give command, they always give orders. So when you are in the organization, if you always be in a parent ego state, people will not like working with you, because you will always order them, command them. So when you are in the organization, it's good to have an adult ego state. And adult ego state people, they always discuss, they always understand, they always help. If they want help, they seek help. They understand people, they believe in data. They help people whenever people need help. So friends, always, always, always never get into any argument, because when you argue, you win the discussion, but maybe you will lose the person with whom you are arguing. Yes, my dear friends, sometimes we miss that person. We feel that we have won the battle, we have won the discussion, but we have won that argument, and we have lost that friend, that person, that person whom we were discussing upon. So my dear friend, these were 3 brain tattoos of today. I will repeat again. Give honest and sincere appreciation, admit your mistake and move on, discuss but don't argue. You might be feeling that sometimes it's really difficult to obey these brain tattoos in our life, but my dear friends, as these are outstanding qualities, so definitely you might have issues while implementing these brain tattoos in your life. But mind it, my dear friends, these are the right brain tattoos, right values for anybody's life. So if you do it, maybe for the current instance, for initially you might see some negative implications, but ultimately you will win, my dear friends. And that's for sure, because this is something which we call right application. So now Subhash Karthik want to switch over, and now I'll come again in the next episode, my dear friends. Hope you are liking this brain tattoo episodes. Always be on time. Today also I've been late, so very sorry for that. I've done mistakes, so I'm being very sorry for that. I'm admitting my mistake, my dear friend. It's because that's right. That's right. Okay, my dear friends, thank you very much. We'll meet again in the next episode of Brain Tattoos to have an outstanding personality. So see you then. A good day to you and happy living. Stay blessed.